Derek Stingley Jr., he will go right straight to questions. To your left here, second row.
Hey, Derek. It's been a while since you talked to the media, so want to just check in on a few things. Do all the outside projections of you possibly being a top 5, top 10 pick, possible, aspirations of maybe Heisman Trophy, any of that excite you about your junior year at LSU?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to hear that stuff, but, I like to focus on the team, and what we can do as a group.
To your left here, second row.
Hey, Derek, Jacques Doucet, WAFB TV in Baton Rouge. We're hearing a lot of good things about the interaction with the players and the coaches, that the team chemistry is a lot better than it was a year ago. Is that true? What can you share about that?
Yeah, it definitely is. On the defense side of the ball, when Coach Jones walks in the room, he just gives us energy. We all, as a group, from the front line to the secondary, we're all hanging out, outside of football, interacting more, and it's showing on the field, and it's going to show this fall too.
Stay here on the left front row.
Derek, the noise about when you first came to LSU was you would spend your first 2 years on defense, and then your third year, which is now playing both sides of the ball. How much of that is going to come to fruition, and will we see number 7 be in wide receiver this year?
Well, that just depends on what Coach O wants, and if he needs someone to do that, then we'll talk about it.
To your right here, front row.
Kind of going off that, maybe having a chance to play on the other side of the ball or not. From your perspective, what's the quarterback battle been like this year?
You said the quarterback battle?
The quarterback, yeah.
They're both great. I'm proud of them both. They both work hard. They both work real hard. I'm excited to see how it all plays out.
To your left over here, third row.
Thank you, Greg. Derek, Ed Daniels from New Orleans. I know COVID had something to do with it last year, and there was a lot of opt-outs. Did you ever consider it? And if not, why did you want to come back this year? What was the driving force for you to do that?
Did I ever consider opting out
yes.
last year? Oh, no, I've always wanted to finish out the season strong. I never thought about leaving. I've always wanted to finish everything out good,
To your right here, second row.
Hey, Derek, Garland Gillen here again from Fox 8. How pumped are you that you're wearing the vaunted number 7 jersey for the LSU Tigers? I mean, some monster names in the past, some legends have worn that jersey. How excited are you about wearing that number?
I'm very excited. It's something that I've always seen as a kid, the hype around it and what everybody did with the number. That's what I look forward to doing. I really want to leave a mark,
Go back over here to your left, second row.
Derek, can you just talk about being here today and doing this? You're a humble guy. You haven't done a ton of interviews in the past. What kind of made you take that step forward today?
Anything they ask, I do it. I do it with a smile on my face, and I try to do it to the best that I can.
Second row to your right.
Hey, Derek, Mike Lucas, KXTV in College Station. What's the status of the rivalry with A&M? Do you guys look at them as a real rival, or is it still big brother, little brother kind of deal?
I don't know. I go out there and I just play. I don't really feed into who's the rival and who's not.
Over here to your left, front row again.
Hey, Derek, this would be the third defense you've played in. You were under Dave Aranda, then Bo Pelini, now Durante Jones. How does he stick out compared to your first 2 seasons, and what do you think may be some similarities compared to what he may bring compared to what Dave Aranda taught you guys and coached you up to do?
Coach Jones, he brings a lot of stuff from the NFL, and whenever he introduces something new to us, he breaks it down on the NFL level, and he shows how they did it when he was at the Vikings. He shows clips from that, or he shows clips from the Bengals, and stuff like that. And when we see that, we're like, okay, we can do it. They're making it look simple, so we can go out there and do it too.
But just also, how does that compare from your experiences with
Coach Pelini and Coach Aranda, they both had their own schemes, but it's all defenses are similar in a way, and their defenses were great too. So
To your right over here in the second row.
Getting to wear that number 7 jersey obviously is such an honor. I know that also the number 18 jersey is a huge deal. They even have a whole group texting. Do y'all do the same thing for the number 7 jersey? Do y'all talk to former guys who wore the jersey? And if so, what's some of the best advice one of those guys gave you?
yeah, I've talked to a couple of the previous 7s, but with Tyrann Mathieu, I asked him how to be the perfect leader, and there is no perfect way. It's just however you feel it needs to be. Like me, I'm a quiet guy, so he told me, he was like, you don't always have to go out there and scream and yell and be this rah-rah guy. Like when you speak, like people are gonna listen. And I took that, and I started noticing whenever I had something to say, people would listen. And I didn't think I had that kind of power at all. Like I just thought I was just a normal guy, just like everything else.
Stay over here on your right, second row.
Derek, with all this new NIL stuff, I know you were one of the few guys who immediately capitalized on it. With you and maybe any of your teammates, what are you guys looking for when NIL deals pop up? Because I'm sure they're coming, by the boatloads. And why was it important for you to ink one with Louisiana sports bar chain Walk-Ons?
Well, everyone has their own wants and needs. It's just like everything else. You're gonna go and you're gonna listen to what benefits you. So with my process, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still, everybody is. This is all new, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it's all gonna pan out in the end.
On your right front row.
Derek, what are the challenges of bouncing back from a 500 season that's something that's not that common at LSU?
You said what's the what?
Just kind of what are the challenges of bouncing back from a season like last year?
I don't think of it as challenges. If anything, I would say it's motivation, and it gives everyone on the team a chip on their shoulder, because we want to be one of the top teams like we usually are every year, and that's what we're coming back to do this year.
Derek, thank you very much for spending time with us.
Yep, thank you.